them hit them, cause when you feel it in your soul, lift the sound system. Now turn it up, a little louder, turn it up, a little louder, turn it up.
We are just a few miles from the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa.
I'll do it. Leave it to me. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'll do it.
Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Why not us? Why not us? Fuck it. I got it.
Here's the punter, Jake Camarda, set to do the honors, and off we go now from Tampa. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. This defense for the Buccaneers, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Here we go.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow will throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they...
I'll do it. I'll take care of him. I got him. Get on my back. I got him. Get on my back. I'll be the one to do it.
Because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a first down, but for big yardage as well.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting.
That's the lady. She's a dog, I heard. Okay.
After having worked on it all week in practice, they drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Burrow. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. In motion right here, Boyd. Throwing again, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. In motion, left goes Boyd. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Now receiver in motion left. Mixon will take this one.
I'll be the one to do it. I'll be the one to do it. Let me get him. I got him.
It's really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Evans finding space at the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hold 50. Cover.
Now Brady. Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 45 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
72.
Fournette running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Kyle Rudolph. his second touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Succop. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm fine, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. These two teams all tied after 1.
I could go for it past the 50, right? Past the 50.
Here we go, here we go.
Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. That's to his running back, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now Burrow.
Throw left side complete to Chase.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And some room to roam now. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
In motion left goes Boyd. They'll give it to Mixon. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
11-90.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Mixon trying to punch it in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Here's a run with Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a play fake. Brady. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
72. Alpha. Regular. 72.
Now Brady. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Ozzy. Hey, 66.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
To Evans on the slant.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive 1st down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less.
Inside handoff now to Fournette.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Alabama.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point put through by Succop. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here's Trenton Cannon on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And it's a fumble. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that.
Fucking T-boy, you better get it back, nigga. We don't get down like that, cuz. We don't get down like that. It's not what the fuck we do.
Because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to them.
To the air again, Burrow.
Open man is Chase, complete.
Now the ball comes loose, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
T. Higgins.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, but something like 4 of their last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
And we are keeping a close eye on his catches, a really close eye now because that's number 899 in his career. The next one will give him 900. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now Brady.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Hey, set. All 50. Cover.
Fournette, a first down carry. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference.
I'll do it. I'll be the one. Let me do it, Coach. Put me in the game, Coach. Put me in the game, Coach. Let me do it.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready.
Let me do it, Coach. I'll watch him.
A touchdown, the differential.
I'll go knock him off his throne.
We get back underway in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, the Bull Cliff, watch yourself. Watch yourself now. Watch yourself.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Hey, check it.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Brady, left side here. That's complete to Godwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady.
That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. Up the gut, Fournette. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Complete to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Jacket, reload!
Here's Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will.
Is he rattled? Is he rattled? he calling timeout for? We play defense over here.
Everything turned out
Yes, we do.
No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
On 2, ready?
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at the 20. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Without the
Talk to him, Cliff. I need to hear it.
It's just a gain of 10.
Head coach is always hard on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Ooh, with a juke. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling.
On 1,
and how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
11 coming.
They go play action with Burrow. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone's expecting him to throw the football.
Here we go.
Now, if you're the defense, wait a minute, 2 on 3rd down. You're a little off balance.
11.
Burrow on 3rd down.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Am I allowed to go for it?
Way up, not that time.
I had a play in mind. I had a play in mind.
This is the first punt of the game for either team.
Fuck, I wanted to go for it.
What, you guys know that?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum.
I didn't know if I was allowed to go for it or not. I was going to go for it. I ain't going to hear nobody bitching, oh, he was on the 49.
The offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Let's go on. No, 66. Ozzy. Hey, 66. Alert.
Shotgun now for Brady. Evans has it left side. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
All right, that's good to know. Good to know.
Evans that time. First down, Tampa. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady.
The pass is caught by Cade Otton.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Hey, set. Alert.
Play action. Now it's Brady. is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, Alabama, Alabama. Alert!
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Hey, set. Shadow. Hey, Colt 66. Rip.
Brady now on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
On 2.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Hey, man, I'm glad I could be an assistance, man.
Again, it's Mixon. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away.
That's 2 big ones we missed, man. 2 big ones we missed. Oh, we got to make that connection.
Sweat it out on the sideline.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cover! 72. 53, lead now! Out!
They'll look to throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring it back.
Leave it to me. I'll do it. I'll take care of it. Put me in the game, coach. Let me do it. Let me do it. I'll fight him. I'll fight him. Come on, bring him to the park. I'll fight him. Just said he's knocking everybody out? Okay, well, let me fight him. Let me see what he got. I'll punch that motherfucker in his face. Roll rap. Bring him to the crib. I'll punch him in his face. I'll punch him in his face. Let me do it. You feel me? He knocking everybody out. Niggas is walking across the street when they see him. Fuck it. I'll fight him.
Back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds. Right
Put me in there. Put me in there. I'll make the block, coach.
4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the first one for the 2nd one to even matter.
On play action, it's Brady.
Right back to Chris Godwin.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now a play fake. Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on 3rd down.
Hey, 66.
Again, they'll throw with Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, Alabama.
Here's Brady to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. After the sack on first down, Brady, touchdown. Mike Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
11 mighty. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
11 Thomas. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
A first carry for Samaje Perine, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They try to eat some clock with Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Here's Burrow.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Here we go, here we go.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Slow. 11, 11. 11.
In motion left goes Boyd. Mixing up the middle. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
83 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. In motion left goes a tight end. On 3rd down, Mixon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2 and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Kevin Huber now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Well, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I'll do it! Let me be the one! Put me in the
have taken a miracle and
Yeah! A nigga bleed just like us. Here, there y'all go. There y'all go. I gave y'all the game script to take him out before the Super Bowl. Y'all got it. There y'all go. Y'all welcome, man. I showed you how to beat him. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up and pound the ball on him. Yeah, I mean, I gave y'all the game plan. A nigga bleed too. He bleed too. Dre, Capri, quit calling me, telling me this somebody's gonna whoop my ass. Like, y'all, don't do that. You don't do that. Don't tell me, don't jump on another man's and tell me he gonna whoop my ass. You know we don't get down like that.
What got hurt?
popping over their head with it. Extra the cred with it. You either fight or flight, I ain't one for the lead living. I do it for the bad niggas with soul food flow that stock my bad kitchen. I'm liberated. I drew a play that they ain't illustrated. I make a move, they gladly imitate it. I ain't flattered, I'm a dragon to your paper castle. The alpha and omega, promise it ain't nothing after. A new beginning. My catalog like James Earl Jones, the ever living. Imagine if I did make beats, that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city, you probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of $4 configure the road I travel. Don't gravel, that probably baffle it. Label scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, locking doors down, no mangoes. Without a Kangol, tailor-made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's you heard what we ain't talking about. Extra with a man, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slayer. Pay what it cost for the tail, extra with the band. Young Cruz, a king, better add extra on the. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Head in the game, head